everybody, welcome back. I'm Vivi, and today we have another episode of us reacting to dissociative identity disorder related memes while sharing some facts next to our experience and knowledge with you. Hopefully you learned something, and let's get started. What signals expect switching to be like? Expectations, something beautiful, stunning, epically, while in reality it's more like getting hair in your face, looking very stupid, strange, or just nothing like the expectation. Before I talk about switching, a singlet is someone who does not have DID or OSDD. Switches in general don't only vary from system to system, but also switches within a system can vary from one another. Some switches are very quick, while others take a long time, and also some switches may be very noticeable by the system or the people around them, while others go very unnoticed and silent. Things that may accompany switching from the appearance side may be yawning or sneezing, blinking a lot, or doing some muscle movements like shivering or stuff like that. Most of the time, because switching or the things that may come with switching are not very outstanding, others around you may not notice these things because they're pretty normal, and so the expectation of others what switching is like is often not at all like what the reality is. In our system, switching is usually accompanied by us yawning, and it's a different kind of yawning as we would yawn when we're tired. When we switch, we usually also close our eyes for switching, and if we just yawn because we're tired or lack of oxygen in our brain, we tend to leave our eyes open and not close them. That we yawn while switching is something our girlfriend pointed out some time ago. It is not something that we noticed ourselves, it's something she noticed, and we also now see a lot in our DID behind the scenes videos when we're switching. Peace guys, I'm Drew. And we needed to take a little break because we kept switching back and forth and like every 10 seconds, which was very exhausting. So we were pretty confused, and now I'm here and I try to go on. When you're a male and front after one of the girls dressed in body. Why am I here? This is so relatable. I love it. Like, I hate the feeling, but I love this meme. If you're watching our videos for some time, you probably noticed that if I front after a girl dressed our body like in a wig, a lot of makeup, skirts, dresses, whatever, that I get very, very amused by what I look like. Like, if you're a male alter and someone is dressing the body totally girly, it can be so uncomfortable, and it reminds you that you're not only looking completely different, but you also have a completely different gender. Why do I look like this? Why did someone do this to me? It's just something very uncomfortable. Me. I have DID, so I act different when other people are out. Someone else. Don't we all do that? And you're like, I'm going to kill you. So, this is something that needs to be talked about. Having dissociative identity disorder is not acting differently when other people are around. Someone who does not have DID will act differently according to the people around them. Like, a person acts differently because you like adjust to the situation and the relationship of someone else. Like, you don't talk with your friends in the way you would talk to a teacher or a stranger. or you don't talk at home how you talk when you are speaking in front of a whole crowd or stuff. These are things like people say. If someone says, yes, I have DID, I probably act differently because my authors have a different personality and they like to dress differently, they have different tastes. And then others are like, oh yeah, I like to do different stuff too sometimes. It's like I'm a different person, and you're just like, it's not the same. You're making me angry. I love the stigma that surrounds dissociative identity disorder. Thank you for reminding me that a lot of people are not knowing what they talk about, and it's making a lot of us very angry. It's making a lot of systems very angry. That's why this YouTube channel also was created, to help others to learn about DID and feel understood if you have this disorder. Having DID is not like acting differently in front of other people. Having DID is literally having other personalities that have their own thoughts, their own feelings, their own memories, and their own personality. Of course they act different, but they don't act different because of the people around them. They act different because they are different. And I'm so annoyed. Literally everyone, just be yourself. Me. Sweating, getting anxious. Just be yourself. My 10+ personalities. Of course! Like, if people say stuff like that, you're just like, which self should I be? There are times when the alter that is fronting knows who's fronting, and they may be able to act like themselves because they're confident in acting like themselves and they're confident in being like themselves. But there are also times where it's very messy at the front and there's not a distinct single alter that's fronting. There may be two alters co-fronting, there may be a total mess, and the alter that is out may not know that they are fronting because they are very dissociated and there are a lot of things going on, bleeding of emotions and feelings from other alters, and thoughts, not emotions and feelings, emotions and thoughts that are bleeding through to the alter that's fronting, which can cause a lot of confusion. Like, phrases like this in our case cause like a whole identity crisis. Like the alter that is fronting, even though they don't may know which alter they are, they're like, who am I? What am I? Am I an alter? Why don't I know which alter I am? Why don't I know what I like? Why don't I know what I feel? Why don't I know what's going on? Am I an alter? Am I not an alter? Am I faking? Am I imagining stuff? Am I a DID system? Am I a real person? And all of this keeps going on, and it's just, that's kind of what happens in our system if stuff like this happens. Great. And I think that's all for today. We are very switchy and I'm sorry if this video is a bit short, but make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what your switching looks like. Comment down below whatever you want, just if you want to tell us that I'm fabulous and you missed me, because I missed you. Subscribe to our channel if you're new. We upload 3 times a week with TRX arms. We love you, lots of hugs, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.